What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Dr. Splash, and you guys have been wanting the Crash Out series to return, right? Formerly called the Goon series until nerds and Redditors ruined the definition of that word. Well, I was reading through some old comics today, some of my stack, read through one of my favorite Crash Out moments in comic book history. This is when Doctor Strange put the equivalent of the Justice League on a fucking t-shirt, okay? If you love moments like this, if you love videos where I review some of the best Crash Out moments, some of the best hype moments in comic book history and fiction history in general, smash the like button. And as I've been promising in my recent videos, if you guys get me to 100,000 subs, all of my scan servers, the hundreds to thousands of characters, the tens of thousands of scans I have from over the years, they will all be free for Yancey Street subscribers once we hit 100K. So definitely show some support and smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Now back on track, right? We're talking about Doctor Strange and what he did during the incursions. If you don't know what the incursions were, this is when the universes were collapsing on each other, and essentially you have to get rid of the other universe before it touches yours, or else they both die. So this was essentially a big moral dilemma, right? A lot of the Avengers, a lot of people that are typically in charge of protecting Earth and the universe don't want to just genocide another universe. So it gets a little tricky, right? So with that in mind, a lot of shit has been going on with the incursions. There's been different ways they're trying to prepare. They're trying to do their best to stop the incursions without taking life, right? And Strange is seeing all these people make plays. He's seen them put in work, and he's like, look, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of sitting here and watching other people make decisions that affect reality, the same reality I am in charge of. I should be in the trenches making decisions too. If I'm gonna burn, if this universe is to burn, if I'm gonna get condemned, I'm at least going out the way I should, right? I'm going out 10 toes. Fuck it. This man starts immediately looking into all the dark arts, all the dark magic, right? Doctor Strange a lot of time plays it cool. A lot of times he is cool. And a lot of times, in my opinion, he's a little too soft, right? Like he should be moving a little different. Classic Strange, different story, absolute mad lad. But for the most part, a lot of times he's too chill, right? But when he has to lock in, there's genuinely not many more people scarier than the likes of Doctor Strange, which you are about to see. So he gets his shit together, right? And he's literally selling his soul to get this magic, right? He's like, yo, I'm going all in. Fuck the bullshit. We're getting the dub today. So they go to confront this universe's defenders, right? They show up, they're basically the Justice League. Like this is very obviously a parallel to the Justice League. Everything from their ripoff of Superman with the Sun God to the Dr. Fate ripoff, right? So they pull up. It's essentially the League. The Avengers are here. We got Hulk, everybody. They start brawling, right? They start going at it. And the other team, the other side's talking spicy, right? Because Hulk, you know how Hulk moves. He comes out swinging. He's like, yo, I'm the strongest there is. Fuck your universe. He's putting in work. And then their Sun God starts cooking him, right? Like the Avengers start losing. It's not looking good for them. And there's a mistake made, right? They start talking spicy to Doctor Strange, right? Including this Dr. Fate, who's clearly like a teenager using Dr. Fate like items to do battle. And that's when we see Doctor Strange start speaking in a dark language, right? He starts saying words to this kid that this kid has no fucking clue what he's hearing. And Doctor Strange goes, yo, you don't even know what I just said, do you, charlatan? You don't even have the gift of magic, do you? You're a fucking bum. Matter of fact, if I were a betting man, I would bet that you have nothing to do with magic and you're actually just a thief. You're going around collecting this shit and trying to flex like you're really something. And this fake Dr. Fate is panicking, right? He's like, oh shit, I fucking pissed this guy off. And Strange is looking at him and he goes, yo, child, do you want to see real power? Do you want to see what real power and sacrifice actually looks like? And Doctor Strange turns to his team, right? Who's been beating up the Avengers for the most part. Starts summoning a demon. Immediately opens a portal, starts bringing down a demon, opens like a demonic tree. This looked like Kurama from Yu Yu on crack, right? Sun God gets snatched up, starts getting ripped apart. Doctor Strange literally starts torturing and tearing apart the Justice League. Like this, they get absolutely boloed. This child he was talking shit to, he's like, yo, this is real power. This is real sacrifice. You were talking crazy. You were stealing all that. You thought you got the drop on us. But let me tell you something. I'm more invested in this shit than you could imagine. He said, I had a soul, but I sold the rest of that shit to save my universe. So fuck off. Bodies them. Absolutely bodies them and saves his universe, right? Destroys this version of the Justice League. Obviously, people in the comments are going to go, oh, that wasn't the real Justice League. Doesn't count. Obviously. But it's still sick, right? Like, it shows if Doctor Strange has to lock in, even if you're a unit rolling around like the Justice League, that's a long day if you're not careful. Because if he feels like selling his soul for the dub, you're in trouble. Like, the scaling's about to get crazy. And in my opinion, this is one of the best stories to ever involve Doctor Strange. And I think the best moment from this is when Doctor Strange was sitting and looking at Wong, right? And he goes, yo, Wong, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. And Wong's like, what's up? And he goes, Wong, do you think I'm a good man? And Wong looks at him, looks away, and says no. And then we see there's 2 hours left to the next incursion. And it's just a beautiful synopsis of what Strange gave and ultimately what Strange sacrificed just to save his universe and what he was willing to do to condemn himself as a man in order to save those around him. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What character do you want to see covered in the Crash Out series? Do you want to see several moments in one video? Do you like when I mix it up with several moments and then do videos on just like one big moment? Let me know what styles you prefer in the comment section down below. I had a lot of fun with this. I want to get back into this series, and I want to get back into the Jobber series, which we're doing Emma Frost in like a day or two. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think. If you read this Avengers story, let me know what you think as well. It's one of my favorite comic moments ever. And again, if this does well, if y'all love it, we'll continue with the Crash Out series. But yeah, anyways, it's been your host, Dr. Splash. And remember, it's Yancey Street, bitches.